Welcome back, everybody.
Welcome back. There's just so much stuff. I'm gonna make a couple chests down here, actually.
But then we'll have to move them later.
Yeah, but it'll be easier than constantly just going up there now.
Is it though?
Yes.
I don't know that it is.
You know, what if we just get a bunch of shulker boxes?
Okay. Yeah, I'm okay with that. You want you bring a bunch of social boxes down here now?
Maybe. We'll see.
We'll see.
We'll see.
Yeah, I remember my mom would say, "We'll see."
Well, the nice thing is, what we can really do is just put lava under the chest and break it if we want to.
I guess so. But what if we need to build a giant tower of cobble?
What if we need to fill this hole back in because the city comes back and says we didn't have the right permits to dig this hole? It's so, like, the people who continue watching the series amaze me because it's so mundane just to be staring at the side of the same blocks and just watching them, like, blow up into little pieces.
Well, people haven't watched it on my channel in a while because I only have uploaded an episode in a month.
That's true. That's true.
Well, I've uploaded them. They just sit there unscheduled. I'm gonna try to get caught up this week. I'm behind on all my series. It seems like whenever I'm successful with one thing, I can't be successful with both. And my Twitch has been going really well, and I've been doing well there. And I've been so focused on that, I feel like I'm not putting any time into the YouTube stuff.
I mean, which might be okay, because from what I hear, the YouTube doesn't do good for anybody anymore in our old
yeah,
community.
the ad revenue is a lot lower, that's for sure. But I mean, the views are so much lower too. But if it helps to upload videos to get the views, so I don't know. I mean, it depends on the person, you know. Like Doc has had a recent resurgence, and all his series are doing really well, and he's getting as many views as he got, in 2013.
Oh, that's interesting.
BTC, he changed his channel to be an Overwatch channel, and how he gets more views every month than Beef does, or Etho, or anyone else I know for that matter.
I've
BTC's
done nothing different
right
and have just basically stuck it around the exact same subscriber level for years now.
Really figured out how to do exactly what I'm doing.
I figured out how to maintain right there.
I had almost got to 500,000 subscribers, and I'm about to go under 400,000. So in the last 3 years, I've lost 100,000 subscribers.
Yeah, my actually big concern is I'm coming up on it's going slowly, but I'm coming up on being below 50,000 at some point here soon.
Oh.
At one point I think I hit 50. I think I recall hitting 50,000 subscribers at one point a long time ago, and I think a week later I hit 60.
No.
But that's exactly where it topped out, and from there over the years it's just dropped like slowly. I'm at like 52,000 right now.
I was thinking I should celebrate 400,000.
Just re-celebrated.
400,000 subscribers, everybody! Thanks for
I should have a 50,000
years.
subscriber special. I'd be like,
Yeah.
I couldn't have done this without you guys. Apparently I could do it without some of you guys because you already left.
I could only have done this without some of you.
Yes. I don't even know. I don't know if YouTube is nearly as big anymore in general for the gaming community because Twitch is such a high part of that market share now.
I think that it is still. I think they're growing in terms of the number of average views per year.
But for gaming, though. I think they're growing in other ways for sure. I think they're definitely.
Well, I also think gaming is also growing. I'd have to pull up the numbers to know for sure.
Yeah, I just don't really.
This
know.
this is not like a fact I'm speaking. It's just a belief. So I don't actually know. That chest you put down's full.
Go get the shulker box.
We'll see.
Exactly. See, it's so much easier to say that. You're killing it. Thought that was there for protection of the.
Oh, there's still more. It's like if you had the condom on and like you had like a few feet of extra condom just hanging off. gonna be hard to use, you know.
Well, you might get snagged on something as you're walking through the room.
You might trip on it.
Yeah, trip on it. Oh, you're gonna trip on it. It's literally gonna be you're gonna trip on it. It's gonna come off, and you're gonna fall inside of her. And
right, this is how babies are made, everybody.
Exactly, like exactly how they're made. Insanity. I'm gonna use this rocket and go get shulker boxes.
Okay, you might have to empty them out.
I'll just empty them out on the floor and let it lag over here for a while.
God.
Okay, I took a wrong turn. How did I do that? Oh, like literally, how did I just do that? Hold on, I think. Looking for anything familiar.
Did you get lost as well?
I might have. I'm only one rocket length away. I mean, so I'm not far. I was just trying to get to the top of like some of these trees so I can see directionally.
Well, we got this ravine we're hitting here, so I mean, well, I guess never mind. We're not digging down here. We're at this level, so it's not going to really get. It's not. This is not helpful. Do you need assistance?
I don't know. It's pretty baffling that I did somehow get myself like lost. I'm circling around the same area. Okay, I'm back to the bridge.
What bridge?
Oh,
Cohen's Bridge?
Yeah, Cohen's Bridge. So I'm back to where we are. I don't know how. I must have just gone slightly at an angle and didn't get back to our house. I was very confused, but now I'm here. I was going to say, because the barn and the beautiful peanut silo are pretty big giveaways of where we're at. Too bad there's not digging villagers.
That would be cool. There are in modded. Cobalt's not villagers.
What's a cobalt?
A little goblin looking thing.
Oh, yeah, I do have to empty these things out.
So, do you know the difference between
A garbanzo being the chickpea?
Man, that's a good question to give to the same person who shared this with me. Do you ever eat? God, hold on. Let me remember how this all came about. Hold on. Do you ever eat lamb? Yeah, you eat lamb,
Yes.
right?
Yes, lamb is delicious.
Do you know the difference between lamb and sheep?
No. I thought they were like the same thing.
Okay, they are.
Okay.
Yesterday, Justin learned that lamb and sheep are the same thing.
Oh, okay. I was like, I always thought they were the same thing, but man, I'm about to learn something crazy.
No, there's nothing crazy to learn. Apparently his girlfriend. Apparently he was like, I guess she said something about eating sheep or something. I don't know the exact story, but he was like, I've never had sheep. She's like, you've never had lamb before? He's like, well, I've had lamb.
Well, of course,
I've
had lamb.
It's like, well, lamb is sheep, and he was like, no. And she's like, wait, what do you think? What do you think a lamb is? And he was like, I don't know, like they're kind of like sheep, but without the fur. About as fluffy or something.
Well, I mean, the song is "Mary had a little lamb," not "Mary had a little sheep." So,
and I guess, and then like she's like, well, and so they talked about it more, and he thought like he was confusing goats with sheep or lamb or one of them, and then she's like, so what do you think a goat is then? And he didn't really know. He didn't know much about these. Apparently, it was real funny to me.
But I mean, so goat aren't the same.
No, goat are different completely.
Okay,
different animal.
I was about to have my mind
that was
blown
the
on
thing too. He didn't realize rams were sheep too. He's like, I didn't know they could even have horns.
So I guess you saying that, I never put together the fact that rams were sheep, but I never really thought about it either.
Yeah. He was just baffled that none of us also had experienced this. That's why I wanted to ask you and see if maybe you could be like Justin. You could be with someone else.
You had me confused because I literally was confident that they were the same thing. I will tell you, it's a little bit confusing though in children's books because we have like a farm book and it talks about lamb on one page and sheep on the other, and I was like, that's weird. It's kind of going to be confusing for, and my thought process was this is going to be very confusing for children, isn't it? I wonder why they do it this way.
Yeah. Apparently his mother also didn't realize, and so I guess that's how it happened. It's like she didn't know.
I mean, that's the fundamental thing that you're supposed to teach your children, you know, the difference between lamb and sheep. For sure. Yeah, ask him about the garbanzo bean and the chickpea, and see if he says the joke punchline or if he says the.
What's the joke punchline?
You never heard that before?
I've never heard this before, huh?
What's the difference between a garbanzo bean and a chickpea? So I've never had never let a garbanzo bean on my face before.
Okay. Never really a chickpea on my face either. It's so gross.
But you could.
Could. Well, I don't know if I could, but people could. That's so gross to me. I don't. Water sports. I don't get it.
I mean, people try different things, and I've never personally tried water sports, but I can't say I wouldn't.
I definitly wouldn't. I don't know if I could pee on someone either if that was their fetish.
I could do. I could not do
poop.
Couldn't do that. That's just, I've cleaned up enough poop, both my sons and adults. And it's not something I would have any pleasure in taking part of. Oh, we got rockets. I was about to go make some more rockets, and I realized we have a bunch.
Oh, yeah. Brian left us a whole bunch, he said.
Sweet. Yeah, he left us like stacks and stacks of them.
We got a bunch of gunpowder, too, recently, so...
Yeah, so I was about to go find that to make that. Okay. Whoa, my God. I went to incoming to the shulker with the shulker chests, and there's like 15 creepers standing around that one chest I set up. Jesus Christ. God, there's so many things.
Yeah, as we light up more and dig out more, we're just like why is it we can't make a mob farm as good as this?
That's true. It's like we have just a flat open land has more things in it than our mob farm does.
Yeah. I don't know.
I'm getting that weird lag thing again, though, where my arrows are just, like, dropping.
Yeah. Server can't handle more than one player.
Have you ever had durian fruit? Or is that what it is? Durian fruit?
Durian.
Oh, my God.
I have, and it's not good.
Where are you
and
at?
It smells awful, too. I'm getting in the water.
Okay. That's how I was coming with the bucket of water. Well, and that's the thing. I always see it on the cooking shows, and they talk about how awful like the smell is, and it makes me wonder two things. For one, can it taste good when put in something?
Yeah, I don't know.
Or does it
I've
still
only
taste
tasted
like
it because
that shitty flavor? And for two, who decided to use it when it smelled that bad? Like
that's what I don't understand. Why is this a thing at all? It tastes like shit. It smells like shit. Why are we trying to eat it?
Yeah, I mean, oh God, I just fell in a hole.
But you know what? I don't understand why people eat blue cheese either.
Blue cheese is delicious.
See, I'm one of those people that thinks it tastes like shit.
But do you talk to many people who say, "Oh, durian fruit is delicious"?
Well, no, but that's just like that Slamen or whatever the fuck it's called. That's not what
salmon?
It's called. No, yeah, salmon.
Salmon?
Surstrumming or whatever the hell it is. The fermented fish that's
is it
popular.
The fermented shark in Iceland?
I'm not sure if that's what it is. Like if you're like not like legally not allowed to even open a can of it in public.
Oh, I've never even heard of this before.
It's popular where Anders L's from.
So Nordic countries?
Like Sweden and that area, yeah.
So it's probably the same stuff that is in Iceland then.
Yeah, probably. But I didn't think it was shark. But anyway,
Iceland is definitely the staple in Iceland is definitely fermented shark.
Right. I mean, we can go with that. But yeah, like I don't understand. Like that again. It's like like this became a thing, I guess, because we needed we needed food to eat that would last year round. But we got stuff now. You don't have to keep eating it.
I don't. So I also like your comment about you don't understand how people eat blue cheese. I don't understand how people eat olives. Like, that shit disgusting. But but that's a difference in people having a different flavor profile that they enjoy. But I've just never heard anybody say that they love the taste of durian fruit unless it drastically changes when you cook it. And then there's like the other ones. I remember watching an episode of Chopped a while ago, and they had. I wish I could remember what it was. It was some big fruit that he cut it open, and it was white on the inside with these black seeds. And they told him
dragon fruit?
Is it what?
Is it maybe dragon fruit?
No, it wasn't a dragon fruit.
Okay.
It was something that the seeds were extremely poisonous.
Oh yeah, I've seen something like that on those shows before too.
This dude was cooking it. Well, and he was like cooking it in the pan, and they never told the people what it was, and it was something like nobody had ever heard of before. And I remember the whatever the Ted something or other, whoever the side host is of that, he had to go up to one of the contestants and be like, "You need to get the seeds out of that because they're poisonous." And he's like, "They're poisonous?" It's like, why wouldn't you tell the contestants that something's poisonous? That you're
we could have tasted it, you fools.
And yeah, exactly. He could have tasted the thing. And for two, who decides that when you find out something's poisonous that, oh, maybe it's just part of the thing that's poisonous? Let's just try to cook around the seeds since, Billy died. But maybe if we take the seeds out, Jimmy will survive.
right. Let's try again.
Yeah, it's like,
Maybe it's not deadly poisonous. Maybe it's just like food poisonous. You know what I mean?
You like GI like upset.
Right.
I guess it could be that. I don't know. He made it sound like it was pretty like hard.
Right. Yeah, I don't know what this is. But yeah. I don't know how. I don't know. I don't understand how some of these things became a thing at all.
And why they're still around. Like, I maybe understand back in the day you needed to do something to survive, but yeah, like you said, with the fermented fish or whatever the hell it was, we have other things now. Other things exist. Please use those other things.
Do you like any kind of olive, or is it all olives?
No, I dislike all olives, black and green, and olive oil is fine, but I don't think olive oil tastes olivey.
It's got a little bit, but yeah, not the same.
I just don't like the flavor of olives. I don't know why. Olives and coconut, but I've also never had like real coconut. It's always been like the imitation coconut and
the dried coconut.
Yeah, and those two things I think are terrible, and I think they ruin things for me too, because even if you pick olives off of the pizza, you can still taste the olives on the pizza. Yeah. Anyone
that says, "Oh, just take the olives off," no, that shit is being cooked in there, man.
Yeah, and they're potent. Like, they're potent enough they overpower the dish. It's one reason I don't like curry. And I've actually had a couple curries that I thought were really good, but for the most part, I don't like curry because I think curry is literally just a flavor, and it flavors everything the exact same way, very strongly. I love curry.
No, whenever you say curry, I thought it was
there's yellow curry and there's what?
Yeah, well, like there's different kind. Like curry could just be like a style of cooking too. So like I was thinking about just all of these things were going through my head as you were saying that. So I was thinking that's it's a wide. It depends on what you mean by what you're saying, I guess.
I was talking about like the curry flavor.
See, I don't know, because that's a blend of spices. It's a spice blend. It's not a specific thing. There's not like a curry plant. You know what I mean?
You mean like barbecue? I barbecue all the time on my grill.
But you know what I mean, right? It's like spice blend. It's got like coriander and, just lots of things all together. It's a bunch of different spices. Paprika.
I thought curry was a thing.
No.
I thought 5-spice blend is what you're talking about.
No. I wish I had my phone so I could make sure I'm not an idiot, but I'm pretty sure I'm not an idiot.
Well, I'll tell you, I dislike curry, so I've never tried to make it. So you could be absolutely right. I've never looked at the recipe for what curry is because I never wanted it. It was, to me, it should stay in wherever it came from. If it comes from many different ingredients mixed together, then keep that shit separate.
Look at what the standard recipe is for curry. All right. It is coriander, turmeric, cumin, peppercorn, red pepper flakes, cardamom, cinnamon, and cloves.
I would bet you it's the turmeric that I dislike.
Really? See, I like turmeric. I hate cardamom, and I hate cloves.
I don't remember what cardamom tastes like. Cloves, I think, are fine, but cloves can be very overpowering if
yeah.
put in something. But I mean, cloves taste more like a black licorice taste, right? Oh, that's anise that I'm thinking of.
Yeah, I was about to say no. It's like I don't know how to describe cloves other than it's the fucking shit the hippies smoke.
Oh yeah,
clove
definitely
cigarettes.
Cloves. I've had clove cigarettes before. Okay, so
I hate. I mean, just the smell of those make me feel sick.
I think they smell delicious and sweet.
I hate it.
Cloves.
Well, what curry was today?
The what?
It's not. It's not. I said that's how you got. I guess you did learn what curry was today, but I was gonna say it wasn't as bad as Justin's lamb.
I would ask him about chickpeas and garbanzo beans, but now you have to do it in a way where he doesn't automatically already know that you're saying it because they're the same thing.
Right.
And tell him that you were trying to decide between chickpeas and garbanzo beans at the store. Which one does he prefer?
Yeah. I like this. I started putting chickpeas in my chili not too long ago. I've stopped now, but I did for a little while, and I changed my mind after a few times. But they were pretty good.
I'm trying to think that would. I never had a chickpea in there, but I mean, it's like a bean replacement.
Yeah, I mean, I was putting a shitload of different beans, like red beans, red kidney beans, white kidney beans, black beans, pinto beans, and chickpeas.
That's a lot of beans.
Yeah.
See, I would replace I put like kidney beans in there, and then I'd put chicken and pork and ground beef.
It's a lot of meat.
And, yeah, exactly. I'd go that opposite. You're going to fill it up with beans. I'll fill it up with the real protein.
I just put ground turkey in mine. It's the only meat I put in mine.
Oh, weak.
Yep. You're right. Can't help it.
Any reason? Because you like burger, right?
I can't really eat beef. I'm not supposed to. It gives me gout.
Okay, so you're staying away from the red meat. Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah, but ground turkey's better for you too. So like thinking about making food for my daughter and stuff. Like we basically switched to turkey for everything: spaghetti, chili. We did that before my daughter was even born, actually. So that was just a thing that we had done.
The biggest problem I have with turkey is it's so less flavorful than.
Yeah, I don't like it as a burger. If it's like for me, spaghetti and chili, you're masking you're hiding the meat in there anyway.
True. But like my wife gets if she gets deli meat, it's always turkey breast. I think turkey breast, like deli meat, has such little flavor to it. It's basically I'm putting filler on my sandwich.
Yeah. I kind of put a lot of mayonnaise when I eat turkey sandwiches. It's more of a turkey and mayo go great together sort of thing.
It's more of a mayo goes great with anything I shove on here. Yeah, I think chicken has a better flavor for the most part. But then she doesn't like pork, so we always have a lot of things here like chicken sausages, which are okay, but man, pork sausages are so much better.
Yeah, I used to get a lot of chicken sausages whenever I had the food co-op here, and I kind of got tired of them. Like, I was like, man, I don't think I ever wanted a chicken sausage.
Yeah, they dry out super easy too. Like, way harder to cook.
There was some really good ones they made that had raisins and stuff in them, and I felt like the raisins helped.
Terrible.
It was good. It was like the raisins help hydrate them or something too, though.
Raisins.
It was good. It really was.
Raisins. What else can we put in our sausages and make it tasty? Let's throw an orange slice in this one, and
that might be all right.
I guess it depends on what else they're stuffed with. Because we do get the stuffed ones that have, spinach and basil. Is that one of the flavors that we get?
That sounds like a thing.
Yeah, and so you get the stuffed ones like that, but I've never seen one that said raisins.
I can't remember what else was in it. There was something else other than just the raisins.
Raisins and apple slices. It's really just a fruit cocktail in a sausage casing. There's no chicken actually involved.
I'm Googling. So I typed in chicken sausage with raisin, and the autocomplete that Google's suggesting is and pecans and coconut milk, which sounds really awful, and walnuts and celery and almonds and onions and apples. Those are the order in
apples
which...
is the only one that I can imagine being in a sausage. I can't. Pecans, almonds.
Yeah. No, this is... I think it might have just been with just raisins, but I think there was some kind of spice they'd put in it too. It wasn't just the chicken sausage with raisins and, I don't know, cinnamon or something. I don't know. I can't remember what it was, but it was... I don't remember what it was. I think it might have actually been that.
Replacements?
It was a breakfast sausage. It was.
It just sounds terrible. Like
it was probably my favorite out of all the chicken sausages we ever got from this place, this farm.
Raisins. Here's my chicken raisin cinnamon sausage. You got a
cinnamon,
a girl who spends the night for the first time, and you're like, I'm gonna make you some breakfast in the morning, baby. And you show up with like some chicken raisin cinnamon sausage. I hope she's like, peace. Out.
Man, if a girl left me over that, I didn't want her anyways.
if you made her that, you didn't want her anyways.
Damn.
That's like you're basically saying, here's some breakfast, and by the way, here's cab fare. See you later.
I don't agree.
Yes.
I feel like that's a fine meal.
I feel like I'm making no progress over here.
I think because what I'm doing is each layer I can see the progress, and I feel like we're making a lot of progress.
Well, it's funny because I can tell that we are making progress because look at those these things already. Look at these chests where they're at. They're off the ground, but
right.
Yeah, once they fill up, we can just move them up top and then empty them all easily. Oh, you know what? That is what needs to... Do you have a sausage casing machine? You should get one. And now what you're going to do on your next sellout stream is you're going to have people donate to make you fill a sausage with whatever ingredients they choose.
Huh. You know, what do you get for the casings? Is it like a lamb's intestine?
I've never made them before myself, but I mean, I think it's just they sell sausage casing. You know, it's a lining of something's stomach, but you can probably get ones that are, you know, pig, and some that are cow, and some that are
right.
You know, yeah, I don't know if it's. I guess what is this typical like chicken or turkey sausage casing? It's probably not chicken.
I don't know.
I don't know either. That'd be really funny if it was pork casing still.
Google. Yeah, it's typically made with... It doesn't say.
I
thought it was about to say, and it just didn't.
They're like, yeah, it's typically... They don't want to scare the people who are only eating...
Oh, yeah, no, it is. It's typically pork casing.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
I wonder... I hope to God ours are pork casing. You know, tell my wife, now, see, you like pork.
Now, see?
See? It's like being that kid who doesn't like broccoli because, you know, they don't like green vegetables, and they eat it, and they're like, that's actually really good.
I'm so glad I got lucky with a child that just eats everything and doesn't, like, I don't like this, and doesn't even try it and shit.
So far, that's what my child is, but he also hasn't gotten to the point where he's too picky about anything yet. So we'll see.
The only thing that she won't eat that I think is just weird is she hates pickles. And I'm like, how can anyone hate pickles? Pickles are delicious.
That's a child.
I know. Children normally love pickles, but she does not. She hates pickles. I just made a shitload of pickles from the farmer's market.
Sweet or dill? Because I'll tell you, I'm not a big fan of sweet or the...
I hate sweet pickles too.
Butter something or other?
Yeah, butter bread pickles.
Butter bread, yeah.
I think I think it's a bread and butter, something like that. But yeah, I also hate those kind of pickles, and so she's never even tried those kind because I don't buy them. So I mean, maybe she would like those kind of pickles. I don't know because they've never been introduced. Though you know what, I do get sweet relish for bratwurst. I like sweet pickle relish for bratwurst, which is those kind of pickles. Really, it's just a sweet pickle. That's the only time I get it's for bratwurst.
What kind of bratwurst?
I mean, I don't have any particular kind I get. A lot of times I'll get the beer brat.
Raisin bratwurst?
Yeah, the old raisin bratwurst.
The old raisin brat.
I don't like cheese stuffed bratwurst. I think that's not great.
I think that they can be okay, but often you get very turned off by them because that first bite, you just liquid burn your face.
That too, yeah. Yeah. Well, now that we've discussed all these food items, I hope you're hungry.
This is the episode of sausage.
Mine and Jeff's sausage for you. Well, thanks for watching, everyone. We'll see you next time.
All right, guys. See ya.